Okay guys, so in this video, we are going to be talking about something that I cannot even believe that I get, well, I mean, I guess I can't believe it, but I get at least 2 DMs on my Instagram every single week of someone asking me this question. And I'm just going to make a video really quick, clearing it up for you. What that question is, well, I guess it's multiple questions. It's, do you drop ship? And then if you do drop ship, how do you drop ship? Basically, it's about drop shipping. I think this question is getting asked so much because even in my comments on my other videos, people are like referencing the word drop shipping as if like that's what I'm doing. There's nothing wrong with it, but I figured I'm just gonna solve this case in one video, and I'm going to explain to you what drop shipping is, why I don't do it, and some of the pros and cons of drop shipping. So hopefully that will clear things up for you if you're new and you're just trying to learn more about e-commerce. And yeah, it will just answer those questions for you. So let's get into it. First question, what is drop shipping? Drop shipping is when you work directly with a manufacturer to fulfill the order for you when you get an order. So drop shipping became very popular within like the last I don't know, I would even say like 5 years maybe. I'm sure people have been doing it before, but really like on the internet, at least on YouTube with like these gurus and everything, like that keyword drop shipping has really become like more of a household name just like recently. And that is because of a number of reasons. You know, a lot of people made fast money with it. You know, then they were on the back end, they were profiting on, you know, the knowledge that they gained doing that type of business. So they would sell back you guys digital products of teaching you how to do it, which it can work. I'm not saying it can't work. There's a little bit more that goes into that. But yeah, drop shipping. Basically, you are the middleman. It's like if you are a realtor, you're connecting the buyer and the seller. Somebody pays you money, you take the money, and then you use that money to buy the product. So you actually don't even buy the product until someone gives you money. So then you take their money, use that money, you take your share, you give the manufacturer their share, and then they are shipping the product directly to your customer. You're forwarding them that address. And it really blew up because, like I said before, some people just like, you know, found these winning products, and you know, they learned how to do Facebook ads and Instagram ads, and they had winning products. They made a lot of money with doing very minimal work because the manufacturer did all the work for them. So yeah, that's what dropshipping is. Me, I don't dropship. Have I tried dropshipping? Of course I have. Everybody's tried dropshipping, especially when it's publicized on the internet that it's this get rich quick thing and like you're gonna make all this money. No, no, that's not how it works. Unless you literally have somebody that has done it before, like standing over your shoulder, like telling you what to do, and you're the newbie, like it's not get rich quick. So the people that have made it with dropshipping, they really had to work at it, spend a lot of money and months of trying to find winning products that were gonna go viral on the internet. And on top of that, just finding a manufacturer to work with is a good manufacturer. That's like one of the hardest parts of it. If you don't have someone literally over your shoulder showing you what to do, please do expect that you're going to spend money. Not that much money, but you have to spend money. It's not get rich quick, and there is a big learning curve when it comes to learning digital marketing for e-commerce. So there is a lot that goes into it, but that's just part of it. Can it work? Yes, 100%. And I have a lot of friends that I've met through this digital world that have made a lot of money doing it. But we'll talk more about the cons of, even if you are making a lot of money, why it wasn't for me. Second question, I do not dropship. I buy all of my products. I even manufacture my own products. I hold on to my products, I hold inventory, and when someone buys from me, I directly send it to them from my office. I hope that clears things up for you. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the pros and cons. We'll start with the pros. And this is my opinion. Again, someone else that crushes it with dropshipping and teaches dropshipping is going to have a totally different opinion. The pros is on the back end, you don't have to do the fulfillment process. So you don't have to spend hours and hours of day sitting in an office packaging and shipping. All you're doing is forwarding that information to the manufacturer, and they are going to fulfill the order for you. Most like drop shipping manufacturers are from China. not all of them, but where you're gonna find them, like on AliExpress and Alibaba. Those are the two main websites people find manufacturers from. And you can find reputable, like good manufacturers. It's a little bit of a hike to find those manufacturers and then, you know, get samples from them, see the product, see the quality, because it is coming from China. So there's like this waiting period from China, waiting to see the product that you're gonna sell inside your store. So, but it does take away that back-end fulfillment process for you. And then another pro is that with Shopify, and there's like Shopify apps that you can integrate with your online website, like Overlow, I think that's how you pronounce it and stuff. It makes that whole process of sending the customer's information to China like seamless. Like someone orders, like it already forwards, like the back end of your store is like literally it's done for you basically. So it's really, really easy. It's not like you're getting someone's information and then like manually sending it to them. That whole process of like ordering, getting the customer's information, getting it to the manufacturer that you're working with, connecting it with them. It's like a seamless, easy process. So if you get a system that works and it, you know, you're selling and making money and you're actually making a profit after your marketing expenses, after your product costs, after your taxes, after your merchant fees, after all these things, if you're actually making a process and on top of it, that loop is like a seamless process, then yeah, you can crush it with dropshipping. And it's like easy because you really don't have to do anything. You just sit there and play with your ads and you make your money. However, some of the cons of dropshipping that for me outweigh the pros of going through the mental basically to find that seamless process. Even if you find that process that's seamless and it's profitable, what makes it not worth it is one, like I said, you may spend many weeks and months. I knew a kid that spent months just researching products, researching manufacturers that would, one, do dropshipping, and two, they actually did it well. So just because they are gonna agree to do it, if their fulfillment times are bad, so if it takes them 7 days to ship out the order, right, that's making a bad customer experience for your customer, right? And you're the middleman, you gotta deal with your customer service, so that's what you have to deal with. So if the manufacturer doesn't fulfill the order within like a week, even a few days, that's like kind of already putting your customer in a bad customer service experience. And two, you don't have any quality control over your product. So you're not actually there to see the product and see, you know, is the quality right? Is the stitching right? Is there scratches on it, right? And then on top of it, you aren't doing your own packaging. So you can't include offline marketing. Maybe you can if you have a really good manufacturer. Maybe they'll package it for you the way that you want. But again, that goes back to really finding a key manufacturer that is just gonna crush it for you. And the difficulty with that is that when you're going to a manufacturer and you're just a new business and you have no sales, maybe you have no money, usually a manufacturer isn't going to just like out of the gate be like, okay, we're gonna, do everything you say, with the packaging and, making sure the quality is good, because they don't care, because they're gonna get their money anyway, right? You're already paying for the product, right? There's not a lot of control over the customer service experience, right? Another thing is that you can't really process returns either. So if you are gonna be a store that allows returns or exchanges, or maybe you could do store credit, but just getting a return for a refund, yeah, it's not like you're gonna have them ship it back to China. I guess you could argue that they could return it to you, and then when another one sold, you could ship out that one instead of doing it with them. So I guess you could process returns in that way, but it just kind of makes it a little bit messy overall. For me, I just really like having control over my money. I like having control over my product, my customer experience. I really want it to be good. And like I said, it's really hard to find a manufacturer that you aren't even buying large quantities for them. You're placing one order at a time with them. So you going to a manufacturer is like a small dog when they have, huge clients that they work with and being like, yeah, can you do this and do this? They're like, no, they're not gonna do it, because they're obviously a huge manufacturer in China and you're just one person asking them to ship out one item at a time to America. So that's just why it's not for me. And then on top of it, you can also throw in there that because you are the middleman and you're not holding your own inventory, you have to remember that your profit margins are going to be smaller too as well. And the last reason that I really don't like dropshipping is because you have to remember that because you're going to a manufacturer and you're placing one order at a time with them, I mean, until you're really moving a lot of product, it's just hard to find products that are very profitable. So say you found a winning product with a manufacturer and it's just like a product under $10 or something, which with dropshipping, most of those dropshipping winning items are smaller items, and when you're buying something under $20, your customer's not really expecting the quality to be like out of this world. The products that you're gonna be selling with dropshipping tend to be cheaper overall. So when your profit margin's already small, because you're not placing big order minimums with the manufacturer, the cost of the product is going to be a little bit higher. And you have to remember that you also have to pay for marketing. And when you start out, you're paying for marketing with cold traffic. And even if the beginning, like if you're breaking even in the beginning with drop shipping, like that's winning, like that's still winning. But it's still hard to break even. Like you really have to have a winning item if you're going to be doing the Facebook route and the Instagram route. It's manipulating all those numbers to make sure that you're actually making a profit, or at least you're breaking even to collect data to throw back into your ads to optimize your ad spend. There's just a lot of barriers. Can it work? Yes, it can work, but just like anything, it's not a get rich quick. You have to work at it. You're gonna spend hours and hours and weeks trying to find winning products. And not only winning products, but products that like you make money from after you account for marketing and taxes and fees and all the other expenses that you may have. So that was my little breakdown of what is dropshipping, why I don't dropship, and what some of the pros and cons are with dropshipping. I hope that cleared things up for you. If you are crushing it in dropshipping, that's great. Like I said, I have friends that, have done it and have made a lot of money. They didn't stay in it like for the longevity of as a long-term business model, but they did find success. I just recommend overall, if you want to sell something online or you want to get into something online, try to translate something that you're passionate about or at least interested in into an online business. Don't just go sell cheap things from China on the internet unless you really are interested in something that you're selling. Because at the end of the day, like, you're gonna be spending hours and hours and weeks trying to figure all this shit out. You might as well be putting that energy towards something that like you're at least interested in, or at least a niche that you know something about. Because when you're spending so many hours and days and weeks trying to learn something, you're gonna get burnt out really fast if it's not at least something that you're interested or kind of passionate about. That's just my opinion again. Everybody has different feelings about, online stuff, but that's just my opinion. And obviously you clicked on this video because you wanted to find out. So, all right guys, if you enjoyed this content, please go ahead and like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel because we are putting out videos more regularly than before. So, all right guys, have a good week.